I'll send you $20 to buy the 10 Big Mac meals, as long as you promise to take a photo with them all and post it here. You can do what you want with the meals, and I'll send you another $50 if you actually do this. Sometimes a simple post on social media can take a completely unexpected turn for good, and this is one of those situations. When Michaela made a post on Twitter saying, "If someone sent me $2,000, I think I would be less stressed," a reply came in from Neil, and he says, "Same, but like $20 would make me less stressed even, because I'm from South Africa and our currency is useless." Then Tim joins in and says, "I'm curious, what would $20 US get you in South Africa?" To that, Neil replies, "A lot actually. It adds up to around 350 Rand, which could get you groceries for like a week or two if you do your shopping right. Weird comparison, but you could also buy about 10 Big Mac medium meals here with that much." To this, Tim replies, "I'll send you $20 to buy the 10 Big Mac meals, as long as you promise to take a photo with them all and post it here. You can do what you want with the meals, and I'll send you another $50 if you actually do this." Neil accepts the challenge, saying, "I agree to these terms. I'll complete the mission in the next 24 hours. Nearest McDonald's is 2.1 kilometers away." To that, Tim responds with "Big Mac Fund activated," and attaches a screenshot of the $20 he sent. The next day, Neil is back with his post, saying all 10 Big Mac meals bought and distributed to those less fortunate in the area. "Thanks for making this possible. Your kindness made a lot of people's day."
Neil. All of this could have been good had he been honest. Now, people are going to say, now this was in 2017, so obviously things were cheaper in South Africa. No, still, it's the same. Let's start off with the simple fact that he is white, right? A white South African descendant. What race earns the most money in South Africa? White South Africans. Look at that. Moreover, black South Africans earn the lowest wages in comparison to other racial groups, with white South Africans being the highest income earners across all sectors. So with this statement, I'm making it very clear that around that time, we were leaning into COVID, right? And our president also introduced 350, which again, it was announced. Okay? It was announced. The 350 was not enough to prevent hunger. It's not enough. As you can see, black people cannot feed on 350. It did not make an impact even around that time. In fact, things were getting hard. Things are increasingly hard in South Africa for natives to live in their native land. And we're going to get to that back story in a minute, because we need to give you a background story which the guy is not giving you. You can see, right? This is what 350 can buy. And it has been that. It's been that. And things have increased. Like, things were bad around 2017, 2018. Things were bad. I mean, I'm going to show you the price of McDonald's in a moment. McDonald's was around 39.90 Rand. That's like $2.11. So you times that by 10 in dollars, this is how much it is for 10 burgers. And we're not even talking about the petrol the guy that's going to use. And let's also go back to the fact that looking at these containers, I could be wrong looking at the cups, because the cups could tell us if they're large, small, or medium. But looking at these cups, they don't look small. They don't look small. They look large to me. I could be wrong. But looking at these cups, they look large to me. But even at that, even if they were small, right? In South African money, even in small, right? I did both. Even in South African money, it's 3.99. It's more than that. It's more than 350. And even when they are large, it's 589 Rand for 10 burgers, McDonald's burgers. So he utilized his petrol money because, well, he was going to get more from that for the money. So he did not spend a dime. So he knew that he was going to get his money back for the money that he spent, because that's what white South Africans do. They do this. So please be careful, guys. Please be careful. I mean, currently these are the prices for McDonald's in South Africa. So it's very expensive. It was expensive then because it's like a luxury. To eat fast food in South Africa, it's like a luxury. Okay, you can pause this to check the prices if it's something that interests you, but I can't do for all of them. Sorry, but honestly, it's a lot. It's a lot. So this could be somewhere around $3, $4 right there. So it doubles in prices. Okay, so things haven't changed. Things haven't changed. So I don't know where people get this thing of saying, well, it's cheaper, you can make groceries for a week if you utilize it. I mean, this is somebody who's the most privileged in South Africa. He's a white man. The most person to be that privileged in South Africa in terms of salary, in terms of everything, is a white man, not even a white woman. So I'm putting up the prices again. As you can see, a medium is $3.99, it's $3.90, a large, an extra large also is $49.90. All of those prices are above $20, all of them. The last one is $21. Above that, above what the guy actually sent. So it's very interesting to me when we do research, and I'm like, especially if it's a white person, it's important, a white South African, it's important for you guys to double check where you're sending your money. Poor guy has been finessed, he's been lied to. He's going to be told, well, it's cheaper to live in South Africa. Well, yeah, it's not. Sorry to disappoint you. Things have gotten really expensive. Okay? They have, especially for the natives. Okay? If you're a foreigner and you come into our native land, you rank up our prices. You rank up our livelihood. Because our countries are cheaper for you. They're cheaper for you. Imagine us coming to your country and wrap up your prices for you guys. Because that's what Americans do. They come to third world countries, right? Really ramp up our prices. People like this, people like Neil, who pretend to be what they are not. I mean, it could have been a good thing had he been honest from the get-go. Like, people would really appreciate that. But don't take my word for it. I'm gonna give you the comments in a moment. I'm gonna give you the comments to show you that even I was like, dude, I went back and I needed the evidence to show you guys that even in 2017, McDonald's was never that cheap. And then they say groceries for a week in which South Africa, for a week. And I told you guys we were already around the pandemic area. Just want to know which McDonald's sells big mediums for so cheap, because I've never left South Africa and it's 991. Honestly, I showed you, right? You saw that. It's 91 rand. I think I'm in the wrong South Africa, Pella. These are black people, guys. These are black people. Life is very hard for us, black people. You see? For 350, you can't. 350 is too little. People are getting paid 350 as a social grant that you get in America. In the States, when you're not working, you get a grant or something. Yeah, from the government. We get 350. We get $20 less than that, and the food is expensive as well. They say in the end he did a good thing. We're not disputing that, but he lied. He lied and told these people that our country is cheap. It's not. It's cheap for him because he's white. You see? Wait, I checked on Uber Eats. It's 91. Which South Africa do I live in? And people are saying it's in 2017. Still. Working remote living in South Africa might be the life hack. Don't come, Sufuni, bro. $20, that's a month worth rent in Tanzania. Moving to South Africa. Please don't move. Don't come here. Please show me where in South Africa you got 10 back for that price. Honestly, But anyways, that's it. I'm gonna leave it at here. Also, I want to also clarify on this that 350 it to help families. Like a family can feed on this for 2 weeks. No, think about it. Really think about it. A family can really feed on this. This food that they create nowadays cannot even, let's not talk about McDonald's, that does not last in your stomach. You're hungry in literally in the next 5 hours. Do you really think this can last a family? Right? Because it said so. It said this grant was meant to help families, and this is what it can afford. This is what families can buy and eat. Okay? It cannot sustain a family. It cannot help families. Because by month end, they're hungry again. Because this one won't last even the second week. And some might be saying, oh, that's a lot. It's not a lot when you have a family, when you're by yourself. Even when you're by yourself, I'm telling you, I don't have kids. But I can tell you, groceries cost me a lot of money for a single person. It's over 1,000 rand, not 350. Okay. And also things get expired as well, because that's how they make food. So you have to buy them again and spend another money. Telling you from someone who does not have kids that it's not a rainbow that they paint out, even when it's 20, because COVID came out during around that time when we were entering COVID, the pandemic, and people were shutting down businesses and all of stuff of sort. Okay, but I'm telling you, as a parent, as a person who have no kids, who live by themselves, that 350 is not something I've never bought groceries over 350 unless I'm buying minor stuff. But grocery, even my utilities, like my toiletries that I use, do not cost me 350. Do not cost me 350. And I'm not even adding food and groceries and all of this. Like, it's expensive. Okay, to live in South Africa is expensive. So that's why we are asking, which South Africa is he talking about? Because South Africa has never been a cheap country, and he lives in Cape Town. Cape Town has ridiculously high prices. Cape Town, that's where most fugitives who are white people live, in Cape Town. They live in Cape Town. They ramping up prices.